Good afternoon, world. It's another day in slave labor, Maryland, working for pennies on the dollar, trying to make a life out of what we got currently. So, what we got going on, for me, I'm trying to figure out how to invest in cryptocurrencies, and I'm currently using the app called Acorn, or Acorns, which is an investment group, which so far I have lost $0. It's not really the most ideal method, but I'm learning. And then after I learn, you can use that knowledge to, in turn, make larger profits. So without any of that, like I don't know anything. Like I'm completely ignorant of how it all works. So it's just a matter of me trying to accumulate enough to make a larger move, to make something of it all. So until that point, I am stuck where I'm at. But it's a work in progress. And if you don't have a solid foundation of what you're doing, you're going to get absolutely nowhere. So that's what I'm working on. I'm from the ground up. And I'm doing it by myself. Like, I got my family trying to help me survive with my children. But that's about where it's at. Like, I don't know. Nobody ever taught me anything about investing or the type of work I do, where I'm rubbing pennies together, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. It's hard to be legit and still pay your rent, you know? So, I just saw a sign, Aaron Neville at Dover Downs. Most of you probably have no idea who Aaron Neville is, but he's at Dover Downs soon. Anyway, I'm just trying to make everyone realize, like, you're sitting here wasting all your time on social media, telling about your life, when that's actually, every word that you state is actually worth something. And if you're not utilizing that self-worth, like, you're a fool to not do so. Like, I don't understand how it's this difficult for individuals to grasp what I'm trying to tell them. Like, they just don't see it. They're so close-minded on the fact that they've been told if they work hard, they'll achieve something. Like, yeah, kind of. But if you're not making your money work for you at the same time that you're working to make money, like, then you're doing nothing. Like, you are seriously spinning tires in a shit pit and getting fucking shit everywhere. Like, I'm not trying to degrade anybody's level of intelligence, but man, there's way too many of you are just dumb, and it's sad, and I don't have the patience to waste this vast wealth of knowledge on individuals that don't want to improve and help the next man improve. So it's limitless to what, like, the potential to make money is limitless. Why you just sit around and look at me like I'm retarded when I'm trying to tell you how to do something? But by the time I'm making a whole lot of money, like lots, boatloads, then they're gonna want to jump on and try to get some. But it's gonna be to the point where it's not even gonna, like, you're gonna be upset because they're not making what I'm trying to tell them about. So until their minds can grow enough to get to that point, like, I can't help you if you're not willing to help yourself in the same way. Like, of course, it's going to take a little bit of struggle, but a few dollars at a time will equal out to a whole lot more than what you're currently doing. Like, you're spending money. Like, what you're doing right now, if you're watching this, that's time. And that time is money. But you don't realize that just, we're 5 minutes in. So 5 minutes, you could have already signed up to Acorns, got $5, and started investing and turning that $5 into more money. Like, it's not really that complicated. But as far as the Acorns go, a lot of people, oh my God, I don't want to sign up my bank account. You don't have to sign up your bank account. You do not have to. You can sign up a credit card that has a routing number to do the same exact thing that the bank account would, and you can get a prepaid credit card to do that, to set up the routing number and everything like you would set up the bank account, and you will get paid from that. I just don't know what to tell. Like, I've tried to tell people, I've tried communicating with individuals on various social media, and everyone thinks it's some huge gosh darn scam. Like, man, like, not everything's a scam. Like, you don't have to sell anything. You don't have to get somebody to sign up. You don't have to sign up under somebody. Like, I'm just trying to better the community and the people in my situation, where you weren't told and you weren't given the opportunities to make these things happen. So now you have to do it yourself. And if you're too scared and you just want to work flipping burgers or doing menial labor, like hard labor, or jobs that have no room for expansion, and you're not going to invest a little bit of change that you have left over to make it better for yourself or those children that you're trying to raise on I don't know, most of you probably, what, $11 an hour? $8 to $11 an hour, maybe. If you're lucky, you'll get more. Like, and you're wasting that money. Like, you're not utilizing it to its full potential. So now we have this situation where people, I don't know, are just getting dumber, I guess. I really don't fathom what they have going on. So I'm at a point in my life where I'm just tired of the simple-minded individuals that aren't trying to make something occur. So what do we do? What do we do at that point? What do we do when nobody wants to make change? And not like 5 ones, like a 5 and 5 ones for a $10 bill, like seriously make change in your mind. Like, I don't know. Some of you, the ones of you that have parents that back you up and are going to leave you a big chunk of change, and probably just write me off like, he's just talking shit. Like, ain't no way I can make money doing this. Like, you're just silly. And there's no room in the world or in my small little world for people like you. So if you're not trying to make money and you're not trying to invest the money that you have, and you think somebody can just give you the money to get you started, like, you are a gosh dang moron. You a moron, and you will get what you work for. So if you're not trying to put something, you have to invest in yourself just a little bit. Like, what is wrong with investing in yourself just a little bit? Everybody deserves to make something. So if you're not really investing, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm pretty sure you can find the information you need to sign up to get a free start. And like, it's me here pretty much for the past 10 minutes begging you to help your life out. Like, how ridiculous is that? And nobody cares. Maybe some of you care out there. I'm not saying nobody, but it seems as very few care and very few want to achieve something greater. So as I sit back and beg you, people that I care about, to make something better of yourselves, while you keep the same mindset and do not care. Like, most of you smoke cigarettes, you can start investing off of the price of what you pay for one pack of cigarettes. You would even get that money. You wouldn't have to pay. Like, you could pay out and make more money, but you could start with nothing and you get enough money for a pack of cigarettes. Like, you just don't, I don't know what to tell people anymore. There's way too much money to be made, and nobody seems to want it. So right now, I'm in my life so worn out, so tired. I've extended myself so far. But once I get to a successful point, you'll hear nothing. To the point of where I am, where I want to be, you will hear nothing more, and then everyone will want to know, how did he achieve such greatness? How did he do this? Like, man, this is a risk. Like, it's silly that you think this is that difficult. Like, I'm not. You'll see. Once it starts flowing, once I have some time to sit back and actually try to collect my thoughts and establish something a little greater, like, it's a wrap for the rest of these people thinking they're making money. Because the maximum potential for all this is beyond these people. So it's to a point in all this that you just need to look at yourself and think, do you really want to make some more money, or do you just want to settle for what you got? At the end of the day, like, if you're willing to settle, then you'll just be another schmuck at the bottom of the ladder that's allowing all these people to make tons of money off of you being a consumer, and you're just consuming, and you're not utilizing what is there to make this amazing world possible. Like, the small minds, like, I mean, you probably have all these dreams or wishes of things that you could accomplish, and you're probably doing none of them. You're probably sitting, like, even if you are drinking right now or getting fucking high right now, like, you could be doing that and getting paid by doing nothing, absolutely nothing. So I don't really grasp. Somebody tell me, like, what is going through these minds of these people that sit back and think shit is just gonna plop in their lap, or think they're not responsible for themselves, that somebody else will give that to them. Like, explain that to me, please. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or ignorant. Like, I want to be enlightened to what those minds have to say about what's going on. So until I can feel some empathy for those that can't help themselves, or refuse, not can't, sorry, those that can, I do empathize. But those that will not do for themselves and constantly rely on those that do for themselves to have something, like, what is this world coming to? Like, why do you not want better? Why? Do you think it should be that easy that you don't have to sacrifice just a little bit to achieve something way, way bigger than what you are? So instead of being yourself, try thinking like somebody else that's making money and their thought process behind achieving the first stepping stone to actually making money. Like, what did they have to sacrifice on, or what they have to sacrifice from themselves and their loved ones to achieve the first step in becoming financially stable without actually having to sweat for those dollar bills? I just want to know. It would probably make everything so much better. And everyone would be so much more happy because they don't have to, they're not sweating for the dollars, and they're not serving people or trying to provide a service for people that are completely ungrateful, rude and nasty to them because they're unhappy as well because they have to sweat for that money. Instead, it's now that I'm stuttering, it's systematic. And the only ones that the way the system works, those are the only. I lost my train of thought because someone was caused the accident. I don't know where I was. I'm just, I don't know, self-employed, still broke, but trying to turn something into nothing. So the way the system works, until I sacrifice a lot of things that I want to do for myself, I will not have the things that I want. So now I'm to a point where I'm putting myself out there to be better, way better than those that came before me. Not saying there's not already a formula in place because I'm a white male in America and I automatically have a higher chance of success because first off, people aren't scared of me when I approach them in a dark situation, even though I am a large fellow. Nobody hides their purse from me. Like, no, it's not like I'm already a step up. So I'm not trying to say you utilize your privileges, but if you're not going to use yourself to achieve a greater standing, then what are you doing? Like, somebody tell me what they're doing, because I don't think they know. So now that it's I don't even know, it's 2 o'clock, October something or the other, I am trying to, man, make millions, and I don't want to be critical of anyone and then being hesitant and wanting to do research on investing their money. But man, if you're too scared to try to, I like to use the word flip, if you're too scared to be flipping money, like having money to make money, then like really that's the same thing you're doing when you go to work for somebody else. They're investing in you and you're not even investing in yourself. So what's more said? What, that you're not really, you want to hustle, but you're not really a hustler? Or that I guess everybody's just way too entitled here in America to realize the amount of dividends that they're worth. And the more I run my mouth, the less likely they are to listen. So I wish you all the best of luck with your future investing. I'm gonna post some once I get to a place where I can actually hold my phone and utilize it. I will put the links to everything necessary in the comment, not the comments, but you know, the little information section of the video. And at that point, you will be able to have access to the same information that I possess. And I'm gonna leave it up to you to do what you want with it. This will probably be the last time I speak on the lack of people investing and making their money work for them. So until they get there, like, you ain't doing jack squat. Just know, if you're not going to use your mind, you deserve to lose your mind.